The situation with the Los Angeles Chargers is getting intense, and fans need to pay attention. Major moves are being discussed behind closed doors. Decisions are coming that could shape the future of this team, and not everyone is going to agree with them. What's happening with Joe Ortiz in the trade room? And is Justin Herbert ready to take full control in this new chapter? Before we get into the latest news, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and turn on the bell icon, so you never miss a single update about the Chargers. Now, let's get into the story. And trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. There's a rumor making its way through the NFL, and it could hit the Chargers like a freight train. According to ESPN's Adam Schefter, the Miami Dolphins are open to trading Pro Bowl tight end Jonnu Smith. And with our GM Joe Ortiz working around the clock, you can bet he's already making calls. Smith's name isn't just floating in the air, it's exploding through the league. Last season alone, he pulled in 88 catches, 884 yards, and 8 touchdowns. Imagine that kind of firepower added to Justin Herbert's arsenal at SoFi Stadium. Right now, our tight end room has solid pieces. Will Dissly is a strong blocker, Tyler Conklin shows potential, and rookie Oronda Gadsden II is still untested. But none of them bring the proven playmaking ability that Smith could deliver from day one. If this deal happens, it could completely change the dynamic of the Chargers' offense. Jonnu Smith could be the missing piece. He's experienced, dependable, and dangerous, the kind of tight end who could give Jim Harbaugh the flexibility he needs, especially in play-action plays. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. This deal isn't locked in. It all comes down to value. A third-round pick might be enough, but nothing is certain. If it does happen, the Chargers could roll with 4 tight ends without cutting a major name like Tucker Fisk. Fans are already debating. Some want Smith in a powder blue jersey today, others believe the team is strong enough without him. But while that discussion is heating up, something even bigger is happening on the field. At OTAs, the Chargers' offense has exploded. SoFi Stadium turned into a highlight reel. Justin Herbert is throwing darts, and the connection with rookie Ladd McConkey is already turning heads. One third-down play in tight double coverage ended with McConkey making an unreal catch. Fans couldn't stop talking about it online. McConkey isn't just showing promise, he's showing presence. And on defense, late-round picks like Cam Hart and Tarheeb Still are already making an impact. With them on the field last year, opposing quarterbacks struggled. Completions dropped to 60%, and yards per attempt were cut nearly in half. The offensive line is starting to look like a fortress. Joe Alt and Trey Pipkins are forming a massive right side, and behind them, the run game is ready to explode. Whether it's J.K. Dobbins or Gus Edwards hitting the holes, the Chargers look built to punch the ball into the end zone. Even the second-unit O-line is stepping up. Players like Corey Stewart and Michigan standout Carson Barnhart are proving this roster has depth and fight. Chargers Nation, this team is starting to look real. There's one name quietly stirring up big conversations: Trey Lance. Some Chargers fans believe he could be more than just a backup, a wild card, a secret weapon. Others think he's simply here for depth behind Justin Herbert. But no matter where you stand, one thing's certain. This young core, Herbert, Ladd McConkey, Cam Hart, Tarheeb Still, is starting to build something real. The question is, can this new energy stand up to the giants of the AFC? And just when you thought things were settling down, here comes the twist, and it's a big one. June 1st is approaching, and the front office has a tough call to make. Trey Pipkins III could be on his way out. A third-round pick in 2019, Pipkins has been a starter at right tackle and even shifted to right guard last season. But with Mekhi Becton now in the building, Pipkins is fighting to learn an entirely new position, left guard, something he's never played in the NFL. Add in a $9.2 million cap hit, the 5th highest on the team, and suddenly the numbers start speaking for themselves. General Manager Joe Ortiz, known for making sharp strategic moves, could save nearly $7 million by cutting Pipkins. That money could go toward extending star left tackle Rashawn Slater or even landing a surprise name in a preseason trade. Fans are split again. Some say Pipkins' ability to play both guard and tackle makes him too valuable to let go. Others believe Harbaugh's system needs power and precision, not patchwork. This decision could shake up the entire offensive line strategy. And it's coming fast. The clock is ticking, and so is the pressure to make every dollar count. If Trey Pipkins can't lock down the swing tackle role, his contract becomes a big question mark. Some fans say it's time to move on and use that cap space on real difference makers, a tight end, a wide receiver, someone who can stretch the field and change games. And just as that debate hits its peak, a new headline is grabbing attention. Terry McLaurin, Washington's top wide receiver, skipped voluntary workouts, and now the trade rumors are gaining steam. Sources say the Chargers could be in the conversation. McLaurin is the kind of player who makes defensive backs nervous before the snap. Fast, reliable, and explosive, he'd be a nightmare for secondaries, especially paired with Ladd McConkey and catching bombs from Justin Herbert. Picture it. Herbert launches one deep, McConkey on one side, McLaurin on the other. Defense is scrambling, that's a highlight reel waiting to happen, but this kind of move doesn't come cheap. McLaurin's coming off a huge season. It would take high draft capital and a serious financial commitment. And here's the real question. Do the Chargers need another big-name receiver, or do they lean into the talent they already have? McConkey's sharp rise, rookie Trey Harris's promise, and the hope that Quentin Johnston and Mike Williams finally hit their stride. The dream is tempting, but the price could shape this roster for years. Not everyone's sold on the idea of a big-name wide receiver. Some fans are questioning whether spending heavy on someone like Terry McLaurin fits Jim Harbaugh's vision, especially when his focus has always been on building a strong run game. Others are all in, dreaming of an explosive air attack to match up against quarterbacks like Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen. Moves like that could make the Chargers true contenders. But let's be real, the chances are slim. Washington will likely hold on to McLaurin with a new deal. So here's the debate. Should the Chargers chase stars or trust the roster they've built? And that brings us to where we stand now. From the trade buzz around Jonnu Smith to Ladd McConkey lighting up OTAs, from Trey Pipkins' contract crossroads to the dream of a supercharged offense, the Chargers are building something that feels different. Joe Hortiz is taking bold steps. Justin Herbert looks locked in, and this young, hungry core is ready to fight. But now comes the moment of truth. Can the Chargers finally rise above the noise? Can they shock the AFC and make a real playoff push? Everything is on the table. The pieces are there. The energy is rising. Chargers Nation, what are you most excited about this season? The new weapons, the rising stars, or just finally watching this team take off? One thing's for sure, 2025 isn't going to be quiet. It's going to be electric. If you're a true NFL fan and want to stay updated with daily news, trade rumors, and all the latest buzz around the league, then make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. We bring you breaking news, expert analysis, and in-depth coverage so you never miss a single update about your favorite teams and players.